How you doing?
I'm good.
Amazing. What's your
I'm
name though?
good.
Yeah, you do look good. What's your name?
I'm good.
Slow down. Talk to me real quick. I'm trying to spare real quick. And talk to me. Why not? You got a man or something? All right. You have a nice day then. Yes.
Others. As the Tao Te Ching says, to chase what flees is to lose oneself. Look at this. She's not looking back. She's not slowing down. She's not even giving him a mercy glance that you give to a stranger asking for directions. This isn't mystery. This isn't shyness. This is absence of attraction. And nature knows the difference. A lioness doesn't ignore the lion that she wants. She circles him, she studies him, she watches him with a soft eye and interest. A bird doesn't pretend that the potential mate isn't there. She flutters closer. But watch this young woman though. She's walking as if the sun is behind her, not as if there's a man calling her name. She doesn't see him. She doesn't see him spiritually, biologically, or chemically. Now he's walked her 30 yards down the field, which is further than Mac Jones can throw. Let me tell you something every man should know. A woman can pretend many things, but she cannot pretend chemistry. And men, especially you young men, you guys struggle because you misunderstand how the woman thinks. You're watching this thinking that she thinks she's too good. No, brother, she thinks she's exhausted. The Quran says, we created you in pairs. But some of you are trying to pair with someone who is already overwhelmed by the intention of dozens. Let me explain the world she lives in. A very attractive woman can't walk 10 steps without a man shooting his shot. Compliments, stares, gifts, requests, offers is constant, like bees swarming a flower. And just like the flower, she learns to shut herself down just to survive the noise. That constant bombardment creates a mindset. Men chase her. Men offer her things. Men prove themselves. Men compete for her. Men try to impress her. So when you step into the picture, you're not a man. You're the 100th man today. Okay? And if your face alone doesn't spark dopamine, if your smile, if your presence doesn't ignite curiosity, her entire expectation shifts to, then what can you do for me? And this is why you feel out of her league. That's why we say that. It's not because she's better than you. It's because her environment has programmed her into thinking that men audition. And you're trying to bend biology. You're trying to change her attraction. And you're trying to buy what nature never promised you. Now here's the truth of it all. The Bhagavad Gita, it says desire is born of what one perceives. If she cannot perceive you, she cannot desire you. All right? Now she ignored him completely until he got into the expensive car. Now notice this. Suddenly she doubles back and she knocks on the window and she wants to talk. This is not attraction. This is opportunity disguised as attraction. So if she didn't turn around before the money shows up, she doesn't like you. She likes the experience that you might provide. And when you enter that dynamic, you become the worker bee chasing a queen that doesn't even know you're there. Okay? So choose the woman who sees you first, the woman whose spirit opens the moment that you walk by, the one who smiles back without thinking, the one who gives you choosing signals, not after they see the car, not after they see your status, okay, but off top from jump, okay? The Buddhist says, what you seek is seeking you. If she's not seeking you, don't chase her shadow. You let her walk. Because the one who is for you will not be able to ignore you. And brothers, let me add this, because this is where so many men lose themselves, okay? These music videos lied to you. Culture lied to you. These images of baddies, the perfect tens, the hourglass shapes, the flawless faces, they have men chasing illusions, okay? Like moths chasing a flame that will burn their wings. The Tao teaches this. Illusion leads the mind away from your path. And for many of you, the baddie chicks is exactly that, a detour into illusion. You're pursuing what the world told you to want, not what your nature is actually compatible with. You're saying she's not fine enough about the very women who actually like you, okay? The ones who actually see you, the ones who would actually choose you, okay? But not every tree bears fruit for every season, right? Some women, no matter how beautiful they are, they're not for your ecosystem. Now, you may call it standards, but sometimes, fellas, it's fantasy. The same way a woman says she wants a guy who is rich, tall, handsome, faithful, a protector, romantic, emotionally stable, spiritually grounded, and is never tempted. That's her fantasy. That's her Disney dream. And when a man says he wants a Coke bottle shape, hair down her back, feminine energy, sweetness, and submission, no attitude, no trauma, and complete devotion. That's your fantasy. These are not standards. These are imaginations. And here's the part that you got to understand. If you're already behind the 8 ball, meaning she doesn't actually like you, she isn't attracted to you, she doesn't notice you, she didn't give you a single signal, you are trying to shoot your shot with no angle and no momentum. And that's not confidence. That's self-delusion. The Bhagavad Gita says to act blindly is to be blind. To chase someone who has no affection for you is to chase someone who is out of alignment for you. And I'm not telling you to lower your standards. I'm telling you to honor your reality. Choose women who choose you. Choose women who see you. Choose women whose heart open when you enter the room. And you'll find more peace that way. More love, more reciprocity. And you won't spend the rest of your life chasing fairy tales while real love walks right past you. And I know what you're thinking, but men are supposed to compete, right? Men are supposed to show that they are the best option, right? Yes, but not with a woman. Okay, the lion competes with other lions, not with the lioness. The eagle competes with other eagles, not with the female that's perched on the branch watching. The stag locks antlers with other stags, never with the doe. In every corner of nature, competition is between the males, only after the female signals interest. Okay, the Bhagavad Gita says, action without proper aim only leads to exhaustion. You don't compete for a woman who hasn't chosen you as a man. You don't prove yourself to someone who hasn't shown even an ember of interest. You compete when she expresses she likes you, when she smiles, when she gives you that soft eye contact, when she circles back, when she lets you know that you're welcomed. That is when you can reveal your strengths. That's when you can show her character, when you can demonstrate that you're not like the rest. That's when effort becomes meaningful because it's landing on fertile soil, not stone. If she hasn't shown you a signal, you're not competing, okay? You're begging, you're performing. You're trying to win a race that she never invited you to, okay? So do not cast your pearls before swine, meaning don't offer your value to someone who can't even recognize it. Don't compete for love when she's not feeling you. Compete for love whenever she comes your way first. Does this make sense? And guys, you'll notice this the more you try, okay? And don't be the weak guy who blames the woman because she's not interested. Know that your type will show you interest. And if she's not showing you interest, you let her go. I'm telling you right now, the time that you spend chasing her all the way down the street is even more information that tells her you lack confidence, that you're a simp. You understand? That you don't know who you truly are. And that turns her off even more the further you follow her down the street. Hey, come here for a second. I just want to talk to you. Yeah, I just want to ask you something real quick. You can't see this girl ain't interested in you, man? And you mad at her now? And I've heard many men say, man, women do like me, but it ain't never my type. That's your type right there. The one that like you, that is your type. But again, your head's in the clouds thinking you got to have the baddest one. And then when you get with her, you realize she's toxic. You're always having to appease her and chase her desires. She doesn't care anything about you. She doesn't work at all to make you happy at all. But if you come off of that, date a woman who's the woman who's feeling you, even if she's average looking. Man, that's what they make makeup for. I mean, just being real. You're supposed to find something beautiful you love about your woman, and you speak to that and you enhance that and let that be what worked for you. But you want the finest woman in town. And with that comes a woman who's had nothing but attention. And she has every reason to feel like she's the finest woman in town. And that makes you sometimes a peasant. Now, a guy who's fly, who don't got no problem getting women, he'll tell you, he don't ever have a woman walk past him like that. So the question is, why do you? It's because she's simply not that attractive. No one can hide their attraction. Trust me on that one.